Alright, this problem tells us to graph negative y minus 4 plus 3x equals 0. Now I could easily turn this into slope-intercept form. Let's see if you see it. Partner B to partner A, how can we easily change this into slope-intercept form? Go. Gilbert, what can we do to easily put this into slope-intercept form?
Just add y to both sides.
Raise your hand if you saw add to y to both sides. You know, if you think about cooking, you don't like your potatoes always the same way. If you were brought up, maybe it's like boiled potatoes again, right? So you're like, I want some variation. How about frying the potatoes? How about baking the potatoes? So yes, I can just add y and graph it by slope-intercept form. I want to show you guys standard form. Let's transform this to standard form. The standard form says I want the x's and the y's on the same side. So I'm going to rearrange my terms. 3x minus y minus 4 equals 0. Nothing's changed, has it? I just changed the order. Standard form has the constant on the other side. So I'm going to add 4 here. And then I'm left with this. 3x minus y equals 4. This is in standard form. Again, I know it's in standard form because there's no fractions. This is not a negative. And the x's and y's are on one side, then the numbers on the other side. Well, the advantage of the standard form is that you're able to find intercepts very easily. Let's use this as my coordinate. So let's just say you don't remember how to find an x or y intercept. This is kind of like what I usually do on a standardized test. I just think about it. I say, well, if this here is called a what? X or y intercept? It's an x-intercept because it's touching the x-axis. So what's the order pair here? 2, 0. It means your y value is 0 and you get an x value of 2. Okay? What does that tell us? An x-intercept means you make y value 0. Let's write that down. To find the x-intercept, I need to make y value 0. Let's substitute in 0 for y. 3x minus 0 equals 4. I'm left with 3x equals 4, and if I divide by 3, x equals 4/3. The x-intercept has an order pair, 4/3, comma, 0. So what I did over here is just kind of like the critical thinking and reasoning. How do I get an x-intercept? Well, just put some point on there, make an observation, my y value is 0. Okay? Let's try the other side now. If I need to find a y-intercept, what do you think? Make x equals 0. Don't just think opposites though. Remember, use the type of thinking we did over here. If I randomly put a point on the y-axis. Now, if I randomly pick this point, this is a y-intercept, right? What's the order pair? 0, comma 4. So the x value is what? 0, and the y value is 4. What I'm trying to show you is you don't want to just memorize things. Don't memorize y-intercept make x equals 0, right? And then you're like, oh, do the opposite. Like, think about it. So now I'm going to make every x value 0, and I'm going to get a y value. Let's do that for the original equation. 3x minus y equals 4. I'm going to make the x value 0. Well, now I'm just going to get that equals 0, so I have negative y equals 4, divided by negative 1 on both sides, y equals negative 4. I have an x value that's 0, and a y value that's negative 4. let me show you the shortcut also for standard form. Everyone say cover up. They call this the cover up form. If this you know is going to go to 0, you just solve for x. Do you see it? 4/3. If you cover up the x part because it's going to be 0, the other one is -4. Let's go ahead and graph these. So 4/3 0 is 1.33. So a little bit past $1.33. You're not going to be that student who thinks it's between 3 and 4. 0, -4.
You don't love math? What's wrong with you?
Down here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love math.
And this is what our line looks like. So hopefully I didn't confuse you with this. This is just a way for me how I don't memorize formulas. I use critical thinking, and that helps me tell me what I need to do.